Hi everyone, I'm Tiffany. My group mates are Nicole and Vanessa, and we'll be talking about how we implement our recommendations for UCIL. So, our first recommendation is mandatory employee safety training program. So, the overall description of our first recommendation is that it focuses on establishing a comprehensive and compulsory safety training and certification system for all UCIL employees, from plant operators to supervisors. The program will equip staff with the skills, knowledge, and confidence needed to respond effectively to emergencies and follow safety protocols consistently. So, how will it be carried out? First, we'll have the initial audit. We can start by reviewing the current skills and knowledge of all the employees to find out where the training is needed most. Second, we'll have a program design. We work with certified safety trainers to create a program covering hazard awareness, safe IMC handling, and emergency procedures, including both theory and practical components. Third, we'll have the program launch. We can run engaging on site workshops led by experienced safety trainers with lessons including practical simulations and realistic emergency drills so employees can apply what they learn right away. Fourth, the certification process will require participants to pass both a written exam and a practical demonstration before granting certification, ensuring they can perform safety tasks correctly under pressure. Fifth, monitor and evaluate performance. Review employee performance in real incidents and drills, track response times, and identify areas needing further training. Six, update training content regularly.
Next, we'll be talking about the people in charge for tasks. So, for the people in charge for tasks, we have the safety training coordinator, who is in charge of running the whole program, setting the schedule, and making sure the lessons meet safety rules and standards. Then we have the qualified safety trainers, who are experts that teach the classes and run the hands on drills and check if employees can apply what they've learned to their actual work and day to day tasks. Then we have team supervisors who keep an eye on their own teams, making sure everyone attends, pay attention, and applies the training in daily work. Lastly, we have the HR staffs who keeps the records of who's been trained, remind people when their certification is about to expire, and make sure no one misses their training. Up next, we have the timeline and location of task completion. So, is when or where. First, we have within the 3 months after the program gets approved, training will be done in small groups so everyone has the chance to ask questions and get hands-on practice. Workers in the most high-risk area, like chemical storage or processing units, will be trained first for safety reasons. Number two, every 6 months, everyone will come back for refresher sessions. They'll include updates for safety rules, new equipment training, and more realistic drills. If there's ever a major incident or big change on how they work, they will run extra training right away for you. So, number three, we have everyday safety reminders. Before each shift, team leaders will do a quick run of 5 to 10 minutes safety talk. Once a week, they will run a short drill on something specific, like how to respond to a chemical leak or what to do during an evacuation. So, another thing is where it will happen. It will happen in a classroom, in the plant's training room with videos, demos, and discussions. Then, they will also do it in safe practice zones that stimulate real work areas. Next, there's if it's online, they will be using a safety website with tutorials, guides, and quizzes accessible anytime. Last but not least, for the leader training. Supervisors and emergency staff will attend advanced external courses and share what they learned with the team. Then we have types of costs. There will be training fees, equipment costs, technology costs, personal costs, facility costs, and travel costs. For training fees, there will be Uh, it will include manuals, videos, safety guides, and online resources. Equipment costs will include safety gear, simulation tools, etc. Technology costs will include website setup, learning platform, and maintenance. Personal costs will include fees for trainers, external experts, and the support staff. Facility costs will use training rooms, practice zones, and safety modifications. Last but not least, travel costs. The expenses for leaders attending external training courses. Okay, to end the session, this recommendation, we will be talking about the potential problems that may come in the way of this recommendation. So, there might be resistance from workers, as some employees may be hesitant to change their usual work habits or see the training as unnecessary, so they will usually be unbothered, which would affect participation and engagement. Then we have scheduling conflicts, such as organizing training sessions without interrupting production schedules can be difficult, especially in a plant that runs continuously. Next up, we have technical issues. The online training program or safety equipment could face breakdowns or connectivity issues, slowing down the program. This could affect the overall program and make a lot and would take up a lot, much more time and reduce productivity. Last but not least, there will be budget constraints that may be potential. Limited funding might force a company to reduce training frequency, cut back on high quality materials, or postpone system upgrades.
Recommendation is improving UCIL safety system. This recommendation focuses on improving safety systems by implementing a reliable, continuously monitored setup with automated shutdown protocols, real-time hazard detection, and regular inspections to prevent incidents like the Bhopal disaster. How it will be carried out. First, assess current safety gaps. Inspect the plant and identify weak points in monitoring alarms and emergency responses. Second, plan the system. Decide what needs to be tracked in real time. Third, purchase and prepare. Buy high quality equipment that can handle chemical plant conditions. Fourth, install and connect. Set up sensors on tanks and pipes and link alarms to the control room and to automatic shutdown systems. Configure and test. Set alarm limits and emergency shutdown triggers and test the whole system to make sure it works correctly. And the last one is maintain regularly. Check and calibrate equipment on a set schedule and fix problems immediately and keep records of all inspections. Qualified engineers. They perform routine safety audits and inspections to identify potential hazards, ensure compliance with safety standards, and recommend corrective actions. Second, safety managers. They supervise the execution and upkeep of the safety system, ensuring all protocols are followed, training is provided, and safety measures are up to date. The last one is plant operators. They keep track of automated safety system, promptly respond to hazard alerts, and take immediate action to risks during operations. So this is a timeline and location. 0 to 3 months is installing real-time monitoring devices and sensors. 3 to 6 months, implement automated shutdown protocols. 6 to 12 months, conduct first full safety audit and make adjustments. Ongoing quarterly inspections and annual system upgrades, and the location is the plant site for safety system installation.
Next, we'll be talking about the types of costs. So, for the types of costs, there will be installation costs, which includes purchasing and installing monitoring devices, sensors, and shutdown systems. Then we have training costs, which is used to educate plant operators and safety managers on system use. Then we also have maintenance costs, which is for regular servicing, calibration, and replacement of equipment. Audit costs for hiring qualified engineers for inspections and safety audits. Last but not least, we have upgrading costs, which is for upgrading systems to meet evolving safety standards. Then we'll be going to the last part of this presentation, which is the potential problems for this recommendation, which is for upgrading into a better safety system. So, number one, a high initial cost may affect significant investment required for technology and installation. Number two, we have technical failures, which is risk of sensor malfunctions or false alarms disrupting operations. Last but not least, maintenance neglect. Because without consistent servicing, safety systems may degrade over time, which results in decreased productivity and will lead to slower production. Thank you for listening to our presentation.